Ferrari, once an emblem of Formula One dominance, has faced a string of disappointments in recent years, and the British Grand Prix proved no exception. As expected, Charles Leclerc, the team's star driver, spoke out to the media, expressing his dissatisfaction with the results not meeting the promises made. The questions loom large. Will things ever change for the legendary team from Maranello? Join us in today's video as we delve into Ferrari's ongoing challenges and Leclerc's candid remarks, exploring the prospects of a turnaround for the iconic Scuderia. In spite of commencing the race at Silverstone from strong 4th and 5th grid positions, with Charles Leclerc leading teammate Carlos Sainz, the Ferrari duo endured a disappointing finish, crossing the line in 9th and 10th places. On this Sunday, Ferrari's strategy came under scrutiny once more, prompting doubts about their approach. Leclerc was compelled to adopt a two-stop strategy due to Ferrari's call to pit him on lap 17, a decision significantly earlier than any other top 10 competitors' pit stops. Adding to the predicament, Sainz was provided with hard tyres, despite the majority of the field opting for a medium-soft strategy, considering the relatively low tyre degradation. Ferrari's strategy choices resulted in Leclerc getting stuck behind Alex Albon's Williams during a safety car restart near the race's conclusion. Despite having the DRS at his disposal, Leclerc couldn't find an opportunity to overtake within the group of cars. Meanwhile, Sainz encountered a setback, losing 3 positions in just one lap. According to Bernie Collins, Ferrari's inability to adjust to the lower temperatures and tyre degradation during the Grand Prix played a crucial role in their performance. Additionally, Collins suggests that Leclerc's electrical problem during Friday's second practice session could have had a negative impact on their overall results. The former Aston Martin strategy chief made these observations during a conversation on the Sky Sports podcast. The fact that a Ferrari was overtaken by a Williams at Silverstone is almost unacceptable from a team performance perspective. Ferrari adhered to the medium-hard strategy, along with McLaren, despite clear evidence during the race that the medium-soft strategy, with lower tyre degradation, would have been more advantageous. As I analysed the situation with our strategy head, I attempted to discern the reasons behind Ferrari's resolute adherence to that strategy. Several factors contributed to this decision. Firstly, Leclerc missed out on any running during Friday's FP2 session, leaving them without any long-run data. With only one car available to gather long-run data on new tyre constructions, their options were limited. Additionally, on Friday, Carlos experienced notably higher tyre degradation on the soft compound compared to teams like Mercedes. These factors likely played a significant role in Ferrari's strategic choices. We've discussed this matter numerous times before, the high tyre degradation that Ferrari appears to struggle with, and it was evident again on Friday. This concern might have deterred them from using softer compounds during the race, despite evidence from other teams. Additionally, both Ferraris were closely followed by Mercedes, which caused some apprehension. At one point, they were given instructions to maintain a specific gap to the car behind, aiming to mitigate the risk of an undercut. Their worry about being undercut by both Mercedes compelled them to make a decision for Leclerc to pit early. This choice also led to using the hard tyre, requiring a longer stint. However, none of Leclerc's competitors fell for the same tactic and opted to stay out, leading him to being the sole driver in the top 10 who had to make an additional pit stop when the safety car was deployed following Kevin Magnussen's car stopping on track. Collins added that a few laps into Leclerc's hard tyre stint, he expressed concern, stating, "I think we've gone too early, guys." It became apparent that their decision had backfired when no other teams covered the situation. Eventually, they were forced to pit again during the safety car period because they had already completed 14 laps on the hard tyres, further exacerbating the problem for the team. However, Silverstone has a historical tendency for safety car interventions, making it essential to remain open to that possibility during the race and prepare for it accordingly. Ferrari's nervousness about the undercut threat from Mercedes, especially with Russell on soft tyres, is understandable, as it appeared likely he would switch to hard tyres early. Yet they missed what others recognized, that the tyre degradation was significantly lower due to the cooler track temperature compared to Friday. Perhaps had they chosen the soft tyre, the degradation would have been too high for them to control. It's not entirely clear, but it's easy to see in hindsight that they went too early and couldn't reap the benefits. Undoubtedly, the entire team will be disappointed. However, Collins asserts that the blame for this specific incident should not fall on Ferrari's strategy team. According to the Sky Sports pundit, the team's effectiveness is hindered by their excessive checking of opinions and seeking authority before making decisions. However, it doesn't seem like the car itself is the issue. Rather, the hindrance lies within their network and the team's decision-making process. To me, it seems that the communication within the team is what slows down the decision-making process. We've witnessed multiple occasions on the pit wall where questions arise about whether certain decisions have been finalized. I don't believe it's fundamentally due to a poor strategy team or any shortcomings in the engineering team. I believe the issue lies with another group within the team. They seem to struggle with making decisions swiftly. It appears that there is too much reliance on seeking opinions, approvals, or discussions on every action, questioning whether it's right or wrong. It's as if the strategy team lacks the authority to make a decisive call and follow through with it. There seems to be an excessive amount of discussion about whether the strategy team is making the right decisions. It's uncertain from an outsider's perspective, but there's a sense of uncertainty surrounding their calls. Before the race, Ferrari had targeted overtaking the two McLarens ahead of them. However, Leclerc didn't present a significant threat to Oscar Piastri, who held the third position. The timing of the safety car disadvantaged both Ferrari drivers, giving their rivals a beneficial free pit stop. Leclerc acknowledged that the SF23 car lacked pace, especially in high-speed corners, which was evident at Silverstone. Speaking to Sky Sports F1, he expressed, "Coming into the weekend, I think we expected a challenging time, but not to this extent." Qualifying was slightly better than expected, but during the race it turned out to be a bit worse than anticipated. There's room for improvement, and we need to address it. Although we didn't experience much tyre degradation, the car's overall pace was lacking. We encountered difficulties in the first part of the race, with Mercedes and McLaren proving to be particularly fast during the initial stint. Mercedes, with George Russell on soft tyres, displayed impressive speed. I managed to hold him back for a while, but then something changed. I'm not sure why we pitted so early, as I don't have the complete picture on that decision. However, this early pit stop placed us at a disadvantage, as other teams continued for a long time on the medium tyres, which had minimal degradation. I attempted to maintain similar lap times as the drivers who were still on old medium tyres, intending to push once they pitted. However, they stopped during the safety car, gaining all the positions. Today's race didn't go as planned. After the safety car, I tried to attack with the new medium tyres, but Alex Albon had the DRS advantage on the car in front, making it impossible for me to make a move. In recent times, Max Verstappen has established himself as a formidable force with his dominant RB19, making it a tough task for his competitors to bridge the gap. Nevertheless, Charles Leclerc remains resolute in his ambition to challenge the defending champion. To achieve this, he relies on support from Ferrari, especially with the recent influx of updates and improvements to their car. Aside from dealing with the subpar SF23 car, Leclerc faces another challenge with Ferrari's persisting weakness: their strategy. The team has lost crucial points this season due to flawed strategies, and regrettably it seems they have not rectified the mistakes made in the previous season. Leclerc's determination remains unwavering despite the frustrations caused by this issue, and he is ready to take on the challenge posed by the two-time world champion. The 25-year-old was captured discussing Red Bull's dominance while also revealing his own goal, stating, "Red Bull is a bit too quick, but if there's an opportunity, count on me. I will go for it. My mentality has always been to push at the maximum and not leave anything on the table." Ferrari still grapples with maximizing Charles Leclerc's potential. Is the Monegasque driver wasting his time with the team he dedicated his career to? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.